Yo, check it out. We live.
Yo, 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 yo.
Let's get into it with that week 6 talk, man.
You already know.
You know, a
Before
lot of
we get into
surprises.
a lot of them, before we get into that week 6, though, what we got to do? What we got to talk about, though? That breaking?
Definitely. I mean, I seen it coming. It ain't no surprise to me, but yeah, we could speak on it.
Do the media Deshaun Jackson apology?
Well, not necessarily the media. Devontae Adams. Remember, he came out and said that. He the one said, I don't speak to dude like that. I don't know what he talking about. I love it here in Vegas. Blah blah blah. So, you know, but there we have it. There we have it. But is that what does that do?
I
As a
think
Chiefs
that's
fan, are you afraid now?
nah, we ain't afraid, but other teams in the AFC should be. I think this big though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Even watching the game last night, Aaron Rodgers, he had a good game. It was straight. They was moving the ball the first couple of possessions on the Bills or whatever, and it was a winnable game. But I think they Mike Williams is almost like he used goods, or at least in that offense, he ain't the same receiver. The beat up on his body, the torn ACL, it seemed like he ain't recovered back from it yet. And it's gonna make Garrett Wilson, I think, turn into a young star now. He ain't never really been a star to me, but now with Devontae gonna be taking most of the pressure off of him, it's gonna open things up for him and Brees Hall now.
Okay, okay. Let me ask you, since we talking on the Jets, do you agree with how they did Robert Sala?
Mm, yes, I think they needed a change, man. And it's like, okay, you a defensive coordinator, you a defensive guy. Your defense was performing good in rankings. It was some games they was kind of slouchy, but yeah, him and Aaron Rodgers seemed like it just wasn't a good fit, man. If you're gonna choose between player or coach, of course the owner going with A Rod right now. Like he said, it's the best team the Jets done had in a cold minute. I just didn't see Robert Sala moving a needle for them right now. It just, yeah, I think they made the right move. It was bold. It was kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? Not to really give him a warning or the heads up like that, but I think he kind of felt the pressure. I was saying it on the podcast. He on the hot seat every week they lose. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it was the right move.
Yeah, he was definitely on hot seat. I mean, I think it was foul based on how he did it, based on what I've heard, you know. Hey yo, get your shit. I want you out by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, no explanation. And not saying he said it exactly like that, but it was just on some quick shit, like, yo, get up out of here. Like, we going in a different direction. And to me, that's very disrespectful. I mean, especially when you got A Rod on one end coming out saying, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I had no problems with him, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
situation. But okay, we gonna see, man. Pressure on the Jets. Pressure's on
Oh
A
yeah.
Rod and them to get it done.
Hell of a pressure now. And I'm hearing Devontae gonna play on Sunday night versus the Steelers. He already ready to go. I seen him on the Pat McAfee show, I think this morning, already in A Rod background saying what's up. So he
Yeah, that's
already in the
crazy.
building.
The hamstring just magically got well.
So let me ask you this then. So is that the scapegoat? Is that the nigga that Compton AP was talking about when he said he was making business decisions? That's him?
I guess so. I don't know. I get it though. Like, the NFL made it that way. Y'all don't want to give fully guaranteed contracts, and then when you do give contracts and players get hurt, you cut the player. So I understand the players want their guarantees. Yeah. Especially with the Raiders, I'm gonna make a bunch of business decisions. Y'all didn't go all in and try to go make a better fucking team.
Yeah, that
Y'all
nigga
let
like I ain't
Jacobs
getting
walk.
hurt. I ain't getting
Right.
hurt for Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Y'all got me fucked up.
You got me
Yeah.
fucked up.
But I
Like,
said this at the beginning of the year after week 2, after they got their ass whooped by I forgot who the team was, but I was like, hey man, free Devontae Adams. I just remember saying that. Like, free that man, send that man back with A Rod. Everybody knew he wanted to go back there. A-Rod needs the weapons. I think it's gonna be a match made in heaven. I still think they got a shot at winning the division. I'm gonna go that far. But it turns into the compensation wise is Adams for a third round pick. Still, it could be a second round pick if the Jets make the AFC championship game, I'm hearing.
I mean, that's just what the market is, man. Like, I don't give a fuck what you've done. You're an older receiver. That's just it. It is what it is, man. So,
Real shit. Real shit.
that's how it look. I mean, not comparing players, but we traded a couple first round picks for Trey Lance, and look what we got in return for him.
For
You
real
feel
though.
me?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But
I got one more trade idea I want to hear you about. I seen you floating around because I guess we can go into this team in the week too. But the Lions, would you make this trade if you the Raiders? Max Crosby for you trade him to the Lions right now. 2 first round picks this year, next year, and you get a third and a fourth down the line.
uh, I would probably shop more
You could probably
because
Detroit gonna have a high pick or something. You
yeah,
think?
most likely
Yeah.
they're gonna have a high pick, and that's pretty much a second round pick. So yeah, if we're making it clear that he on the market, I want to give other teams a chance to give me their best offer. But yeah, if it come down to it, yeah, definitely,
Or
it's
do you
time to
think
rebuild.
or do you think the Lions just go out and get somebody like Hassan Reddick on the market?
I mean, the problem is Hassan Reddick wants to be paid, right? He's not coming in for no audition. Detroit gonna try to sell it to him like, look, we going on a Super Bowl run. If you come
Mm-hmm.
on our team, if you show out, then you could get the big money next year. Hassan, like, fuck all that. I want to get paid before I even step on the field. So, and I don't see Detroit doing that. So,
If I'm Detroit, I'm not doing that. Fuck out of here, Hassan Reddick. You really gonna go the whole year? Heard if he go the whole year, he missed out on what 22 million, bruh.
yeah,
Stop. I heard he fired his agent and hired Drew Rosenhaus. You know Drew Rosenhaus gonna get that money though, so maybe he sees something there. But you missing out on a lot of money for some bullshit. For ain't nobody trying to pay you $27 million a year, bro. No.
yeah, we ain't. I mean, we seen what happened with Le'Veon Bell, and it's like, yeah, man, the way these contracts are designed, you're gonna get fucked over in the end, unless you find a desperate team where you could get all that money put into the contract, where they could repay you. But I just felt like, yeah, at some point, man, you just got to go out there and show out, and try to get it. But I mean, there's some teams that need him, some teams that need him. So we'll see.
Uh, uh, Moving on to the team. Let's get into the week, man. Let's get into the embarrassment, the fucking disrespect on your own home field again. And let me say this, because you've been saying it for a number of years, because your Niners, you a 49er faithful, y'all been whooping their ass in the playoffs and even head to head in the regular season. But when you said the Cowboys always is beat up on, they bully on punk bitch niggas, but then when they get in front of somebody who want to fade back, who on that same type of shit, they get scared. They get literally terrified by niggas though. It look like my nigga. I don't get the Cowboys on big stages. I don't get the Cowboys in front of their own home crowd. That was Jerry Jones' birthday. That shit 47 and what was it, 9?
Yeah, man. But what's crazy is it's really on everybody, right? It ain't not one person in particular who fault that is. It's on everybody. It's on Jerry Jones. It's on the players. It's on the fucking fans. It's on everybody in that franchise because we've been trying to tell them for years. They got to all get out each other way. We got to look at Dak Prescott. What that contract just made, how dare you show up like this? Like right after the performance in the playoffs, where Green Bay came here and whooped y'all ass, Jerry Jones still said, "All right, fuck it, man. We gonna pay this dude. Fuck it, make him the highest paid player ever. Whatever, whatever." And you
60
still come out and do this. The turnovers. the team, and then let's look at Jerry. Everybody gonna talk about this all year. You let Henry just walk away. You
Derrick
just let him
Henry.
walk away for nothing. Derrick Henry.
Still look like he in his prime.
You brought in Zeke and you got Dowdle. Dowdle was cool, but he'd be a cool little spark back,
You
you
brought in
know,
Zeke though.
to get a name
Nah.
back to rest. So it's like y'all fucked up with that by being cheap. And it's just terrible, man. The defense has always been like this.
Trayvon Diggs looking like he don't know what the fuck going on. Where he at? I don't be knowing what the fuck be going on when I be watching seeing Trayvon Diggs now. I don't know if he fully healthy or came back from his injury, but the cornerback's not even looking the same.
Yeah. To me, it don't matter at this point. You got to let him go at the
Mm.
end of the year with that contract because you're going to have to make sacrifices, to pay other people. And I
Mm.
felt like one of the sacrifices, I felt like it was a good time to get rid of Dak, man. I really did. I think that contract is it's gonna hinder that squad for a long time.
I
They're
just
gonna
felt like
be
Jerry Jones felt like he was in championship now mode. He didn't have nowhere else and nothing else to go to.
I think
Like he
they
was
mode was
forced to
last
pay it.
season. I think they've been lost their mojo like last season and the year before that. I think this year we all knew it. We all knew with the roster that they brought that yeah, man, it's that
CeeDee
time.
Lamb or bust, huh?
Yeah, real shit. A lot of people say that with my Niners. They're saying like our year is gonna be next year when we lose everybody. The Debos, the Hargraves, most likely, the Hufungas, the Travarius Wards, the even maybe Lenore. He may command a big contract that we may not be able to pay. The Dre Greenlaw. So Dallas went through that kind of this offseason where they couldn't bring niggas back and they really couldn't replace anybody either, which is all like, man, we gotta fill out this roster with draft picks. And yeah, it's unfortunate, man, because the Washington niggas is real. You gotta deal with them. The Giants, they ain't no bitches. Like they ain't really got the talent, but they ain't no
Yeah,
hoes.
they
Like
gonna
they
play
gonna slug
hard.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's looking rough for Dallas. Cause the cold part about it, let me just speed this in real quick. After we whoop KC ass, we got Dallas next. So let me
Nah. I feel that Cowboys still got Charlie, still got the Eagles twice, and it's just looking like against powerhouses or teams who on that type of tier or level. They just get they back down from. They get scared of. Yeah. But on the flip side of that, the Lions was being disrespectful. They putting offensive linemen out on routes. They they doing shovel passes and shit. And hey, my
That's
nigga,
crazy though. That's because you really seen like you knew niggas knew on Detroit is Jerry Jones' birthday, right? They knew. So with Dan Campbell and them doing them plays, they really like, man, fuck y'all. Like
doing laterals and shit. Yeah,
they wasn't just trying to run the clock out. Nah, they was trying to score with right tackles, my nigga. That's crazy.
Jared Goff is crazy how Jared Goff just really found his niche now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a solid, good NFL quarterback, and he found a home, man. And they got
Yeah.
weapons around him. I seen him giving the dude Montgomery a 2-year extension. Lions in prime position. It's fucked up. They lost Aiden Hutchinson, though. That's gonna
Yeah,
kill
it's
him.
cold. It's cold because I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to hear the excuses. You feel me? But one thing people gotta always remember. Jared Goff got to get over that 49er hump. We've been whooping Jared Goff's ass for a long time, going all the way back to the Rams. So we got a team. He got to get over that hump. And we're going to see. We play them damn near the last week of the year, but we got to see. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from him. He a top 10 QB, no doubt. And the team looks solid as far as their offense, right?
Yeah, the offense.
But they got a cold ass division, and my Niners, we got to play their division this year, so I know. But yeah, they got a cold ass division. They ain't played nobody yet, so we gonna see how they look when they go through that little storm. But they for
They
sure
got
gonna
a
be one of them
storm on
squads.
Sun, and it starts on Sunday with them. I think they go to Minnesota.
There it go,
First
there it
place on the
go.
line. Yeah.
And Sam Darnold, he gonna be a different QB now that he don't have to deal with that Aiden Hutchinson pressure. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
real shit.
that's gonna be crazy. Let's move on though on some quick shit since we ain't in a division. Let's
On a
just
quick
speed through the
go.
London game. Huh? The
Mm.
number one pick in the draft. He was looking like the number one pick in the draft, huh?
He finally starting to show the fuck up and show the fuck out and be
Hey,
the
and wait, and for
quarterback
the
that I was
viewers,
saying.
I wasn't talking about Trevor Lawrence. Not that number one pick. Nah.
Yeah, the Bears 4-2, man. Looking impressive. 4 touchdowns for Caleb Williams. It's like 3 weeks in a row. He been playing over solid. You know what I'm saying? So he getting into rare form. He's starting to get comfortable. Keenan Allen back. He caught a touchdown pass. I'm more surprised by the Bears defense though. Are they really this good? Or is there some fluky shit going on? Like, they secondary seems real solid though. Like they got like 3, 4 corners, 2 solid safeties. The Bears defense been surprising me this year though.
Yeah, that's what's gonna keep him in the game. That's what's gonna send him on a little uh fairy tale run, because as long as Caleb don't make mistakes and Swift play solid, don't fumble, don't do no dumb shit. And yeah, the defense just don't collapse at no moments. Yeah, man, they got a squad that can be you may have to watch.
Yeah.
Salute. I remember the cornerback, he was on his way out. Remember they was talking about trading him last year. Jackson.
Breaking news. Not even to cut you off. Just how we do it on Mac and Keys. Fuck it. I see breaking news. Bills land Amari Cooper, wide receiver. Niggas is like, fuck it, we going to get wide receivers now. That tells me the Browns have given up. They tanking out. So yeah, big move. I don't know the compensation yet, but I just seen Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a needed move. Congratulations. But that's what I wonder. Like when you look at the fucking Bills roster, you know they need a fucking wide receiver. Why even bring this team to start the year? They should have been had a number one.
Hmm.
Like I just don't get it. Shit is strange. Like they let everybody go. Seem like on offense,
Yeah,
and salute to him, Amari Cooper. He gonna be a monster with them. They're gonna be a solid team. But I just don't get why it takes so long. Like,
yeah. Good move by the Bills though, because I'm thinking the Browns already like paid more than half of Cooper's salary. If I'm thinking right, I think they only owe him like $3-4 million for the rest of the year out of that. So that's just kind of a steal if you're getting the same Cooper. I don't know if it was Deshaun Watson. I don't know if it was just totally Watson fault or a little bit of Cooper or both. But yeah, Cooper ain't been looking the same this year with the Browns, and their offense is terrible. But he a part of that shit too, though. So I like to see if he gonna get revamped or rejuvenated with a Josh Allen in the first place Bills team, though. Worst to first, lucky for Cooper.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we can't really put no blame on nobody unless it's you got to put Deshaun Watson. You got to put it on the line because I don't think Cooper was just having a trash year. He just ain't really had the opportunity. The Browns really don't have no run threat,
Yeah,
so it's kind of easy for coordinators to kind of you could just kind of predict what they're trying to do. So yeah, he gonna be a monster in Buffalo. That's gonna be cool though. I'm glad to see receivers finally get on teams with dudes who really throw the ball. You know,
yeah, real
who can
shit.
really get them the ball. So
Big
same with
move for
Devontae Adams.
Buffalo.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
The NFC East making moves to receivers. The Bills matched them with one. Like, even though Adams still the superior receiver in the situation, the Bills is they trying to give Josh Allen back the weapons he needs since the Stephon Diggs loss, I guess. Speaking on
Hmm.
Stephon Diggs, though, scandal, controversy. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing he fucking Cardi B while she pregnant. Who's there to say? I don't know what the rumors is. But on the flip side of that, the Texans 4-1 though. You impressed by
All I'm gonna say is this, man. If that is true, let's just be real. If that's true, that's a shame on Cardi B. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Stephon Diggs, a nigga gonna be a nigga, right? He gonna
Eight
hit it
months pregnant,
regardless.
you
But
giving up puss.
that's yeah, like really, like why you the baby finna come out like that thing hot like that? You needed that? That's crazy. Like Yeah, that's wild. I mean, hopefully it's not true, but
Yeah,
if it
hopefully
is,
not.
it's, to me, it's kind of embarrassing, and that ain't no disrespect. I'm just keeping it 100, man.
Shit. Yeah, but the Texans 4-1 now.
We all
Huh.
seen it coming, man. We seen it coming. We seen CJ Stroud last season with, a young core. They came in this year revamped, added some weapons, and yeah, the Texans right now they showing out 5-1. They did what they were supposed to do in New England, and Mixon came back, had a great game.
He's the key. Yeah.
The AFC, man, we watching. And it ain't even just the AFC, it's grimy on both sides. But yeah, finally the Chiefs got some real comp.
Oh my goodness, I mean, I've been hearing this shit for like the last 4 years. It's always some new team.
Yo, your mic went out. Your mic went out. Check one, check
You
two.
can hear me? Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, you there.
What I was about to say, I'm like, yeah, it's always some team that you saying the Chiefs got supposed to be looking out for. The Bills, the Bengals, the Ravens. Now you gotta add the Texans to the pot. Who spot they taking? The Dolphins is out. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like we don't. This ain't about us. What the Texans is doing is great, but they gotta stay where the fuck they at and be humble and be cool. Be some young niggas. Take over the Bengals spot. Surpass Josh Allen and them. I seen them beat them head up. You feel me? Go get the Ravens. They
Don't
whooped y'all in the playoffs.
the Bengals is lingering around. Don't say that yet. They lingering around, my nigga. I can see them pulling off the upset in the wild card. Got to go to KC. I can see it.
Nah, I can see it too. Yeah, yeah. I ain't doubting the Bengals. They still, they pesky. They're still around, but
Niggas gonna come in talking shit. They ain't gonna give a fuck about nothing. But yeah, Texans, man, watch out for them though. I'm just saying.
do this team, the next matchup I want to talk about, do they got, I'm hearing niggas say they got the best offense in the league right now. Is it, you think it's true? The big bad Baltimore Ravens. The duo, huh? They starting to figure it out.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean,
That man already got 700 yards rushing. We in week 6 next week, bruh.
exactly. Like, stop playing games. Like, Shanahan has a bad time doing it. Where the coordinators get in their own way. Like fuck trying to trick niggas. Do what works, my nigga. Just run the ball down they fucking throat until they stop us. I don't give a fuck that Stephen A. say Lamar need to throw the ball. I don't give a fuck about all these different commentators' opinions and what the fans is saying and man, get a ball to Derrick Henry and let him do work, man.
Huh.
Like, why play around? And it seemed like that's what they doing, man. Give him the ball, and then with the tricky shit, where you don't know
Yeah.
if Jackson gonna get it, if Henry gonna get it. I see Andrews finally caught a touchdown.
Yeah. The fucking touch, the jet sweep pass to Zay Flowers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I
scare
ain't
him. You
gonna
scare
lie.
him with Henry, and then you play action him and you use the legs of Jackson. That's all you gotta really do. Bait him
Yeah,
in, make everybody come close and get scared of the big nigga, and you take your shots with Lamar. Rather that be runner or dynamic play action pass, man.
well, to me, that's where you gotta you got to take a shot. You got to take a chance. Either you got linebackers that can match up with their tight ends, or you're gonna have to put a cornerback on Flowers by itself. Bateman already be by itself damn near 1-on-1. So yeah, you got to pick and choose with that squad, man. But like I mentioned, that's another squad KC got to watch out for. Derrick Henry don't like you niggas either.
uh, uh, I'm surprised by Derrick Henry. I know you always know he's been a beast, been a beast his whole running back career, but normally when they say niggas switch situations and running backs get into their 30s, especially with somebody with his size, it's supposed to be some glimpses of downhillness. I don't see it. That nigga, he seemed like he be getting faster. Like he want more contact still, and they feeding him the ball. I remember John Harbaugh tried to say, "Oh, we ain't gonna be giving riding the train a Derrick Henry the whole time, giving him 20 plus carries." Bullshit, nigga. Get that nigga the fucking ball, run the read option with him and Jackson. And like you said, so it can't stop no more. The one thing I am surprised about their offense is looking dynamic and they putting up points and they gaining a lot of yards. But they defense been kind of a letdown this year though. They ain't looking the same.
Yeah, defense been getting worked, and they still one of these teams where okay, y'all beat the Cowboys, so fucking what? I seen this last year when y'all was dominant all the way through the year, and then get to the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs, and you look like a completely different squad. So, salute to it. But yeah, I expected this. I ain't gonna lie. When they first got Derrick Henry, this is what I expected. But you're right, defense don't look the same though. Defense can be had. Real
Yeah,
shit.
that's on the
But
flip side of that team we was talking about from the NFC North, they competed. They looked good. The Commanders, Jaden Daniels still looked poised. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was down by double digits, him and Terry McLaurin, that little out route he threw in the corner was a crazy ass catch he caught. But I like the Commanders on the uproar though. I don't
real
see them
shit.
going backwards. They got
I mean,
confidence now.
if we talking about trading spots, Philly better watch out.
Yeah.
Because the Commanders, that just showed me. I wanted to see, like, it wasn't about winning and losing against Baltimore. I just want to see how the game is.
Can you
I
compete?
want to see if you could compete with this squad, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
did. And they was behind enemy lines, and the rookie quarterback looked solid. That's a
That's
team
it.
niggas gonna have to deal with for real for years to come, as long as they build good talent around him. But yeah, NFC East, y'all better watch out. For real.
What about this other nigga quarterback though? I'm gonna keep asking you this every week that he play. Damn near. Is it him? Is it the O line, or is that nigga done, my nigga? Deshaun Watson. Flacco look clearly better than him right now. This shit crazy, my nigga. It's like, is your shoulder hurt? You can't throw it down the field? Are you fucked up and don't want to tell nobody you trying to look tough? By looking tough right now, you ruining your career, my nigga. You look horrible. I don't know what's wrong though. What's his problem?
When you say look tough, what you mean?
Like go out there and play through injury. You know how some motherfuckers try to do that type of shit. Like, okay, I'm already getting my money. I don't want people to think I'm weak and need to be sitting out and I'm quitting. So I want to show the Brown faithful that I'm out here and I'm trying to compete for them, even though it's shit I'm hurting and the shit look bad.
You fucking right. You better be out there competing, hurting my nigga. You better figure it out. How many passes you gonna get? As far as being hurt, you ain't played a full season since you got here. So yeah, figure it out. The problem is he just not living up to his contract. We could say he need help, he need Chubb, he need this, he need that, and Joku been out. You could say Amari Cooper passes prime, blah blah blah. But he's just overpaid, super overpaid, and yeah, man, it's I don't know. It's looking like it's a wrap. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really watch that game, but from
he
what
do
we've been
be he
seeing
do
all
be
week,
running for his life a lot.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to look at that. We got to look at the offensive coordinators and the play calling. We got to look at the team also. No disrespect to Ford and niggas like that, but why not try to go get Tony Pollard for a year? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You knew Nick Chubb wasn't gonna be back. Why not try to go? Derrick Henry only signed for 2 years. Not saying you was gonna get him, but it was running backs on the market. You could have got Swift would have been a nice running back to try to go get. You know, so and then
They
looking at how Kareem Hunt looked with y'all, it's like why y'all just let him walk?
girl shit.
You
They
should have featured him more. So
They miss Nick Chubb like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. That whole offense look depleted. They look like they little ass kids out there every snap. I see that nigga snap the ball. It'd be 3rd and 4. He snapped the ball. The nigga get to running for his life, getting slammed into the fucking grass. So they be fucking Deshaun Watson up, man. Showing him no mercy. So hey, ain't nobody feeling sorry for you, my nigga. You got massages and you got your money. Real shit.
man,
Get
why
on
we
the
gotta
fucking
speak on the
field.
massages? I don't
Get
even
on the
get that. Like
fucking field.
I'm a single man, bitch. You gonna
Yes,
suck
shit.
dick? Like what do you mean? I'm rich. Would you know what it is? You know what it is.
Yeah, shit. Bitches was paid too. You bitches took the
Come
money and
on,
then
man.
learned that the nigga got a star contract and he a star quarterback. Like, oh, I need more money. This nigga underpaid me for
Hell
what I
yeah.
did.
I'm
Nah.
Deshaun Watson. I don't got a strong arm. Shit. You know what I'm worth and you know why you here. Like,
Shit.
man, yeah, shit is crazy. But let's move on, man. Since we talking, let me see a random squad who balled out. Green Bay. You like how
Mm,
they was putting up numbers on AZ,
come
or that's
on,
just what it
man.
is?
Impressive. Just the Cardinals is feisty. I said it before week 1. You sleep on the Cardinals, they'll come in and whoop your ass. They'll put points up on you. And Kyler Murray is better than what people think he is. He just on a young squad with really no talent, but they play with heart though. And Jordan Love, man, he turning into the star quarterback. I think he gonna be real shit. And this what's great for Jordan Love is he don't have no. Well, even though one of them niggas is trying to request a trade, but he's growing up with no star receiver. This is all him making the offense. The tight ends, the wide receivers. All you can say is, okay, Jacobs had a name before him, but he's still gonna fit into the mix. This is Jordan Love's team, though. So ain't no better way to raise a quarterback than to give him young niggas with him as he a young nigga, and he's still proving his point, still lead the league in touchdown passes. So hell yeah, this is going good for the Packers, man. Real shit.
Yeah, yeah. And Jacobs really ain't even broke out yet. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see what's up with them. That defense got to get better, but let's move on.
One more thing,
Uh,
they coach remind me of y'all coach. I always say that shit. Even though like he ain't got to the big game or won with the Packers, they always right there and they always winning them teams. It seems like they win between 9 to 12 games a year though.
well, that's another team and another coach who got to get over that Niner hump. You feel me? You gotta, if you want to get there, you got to go through us most likely. So yeah, he got to figure it out. But he a solid coach. I didn't believe in him at first. I thought it was A Rod, but the way Jordan Love looking, yeah, he's solid.
Real shit.
So let's move on. Let's move on to a guy who don't give a fuck about the Detroit Lions. Your boy Baker,
Bake Show.
51 in New Orleans.
Bake Show against the Ops. You feel me? Division win, big one. Got them tied with the Falcons, even though the Falcons beat them head up. And you gotta think they scored 51 points and Baker threw 3 picks. So that's 3 other possessions they could have been scoring on the Saints. So like I've been telling niggas, man, that Bucks offense, if they get a little bit of running game, I see they be playing the dude Irvin now, Bucky Irvin, and the other dude they got in running back over the young nigga they been having back there, Ronald. I forgot what's his last name, but they all starting back. But Baker, man, Baker to Mike Evans, Baker to Chris Godwin. He making the tight end. I think his name Otto. He been balling. So yeah, Baker up there, man. Exclude them
Yeah,
3 turnovers. That was gonna be another hell of a big week. He threw four touchdown passes over 300 yards again. It's looking like regular shit for Baker. They done
yeah,
stole a star quarterback, man.
yeah. I bet the Browns would love to have Baker back at this point, but
Real shit.
nah, him and Godwin, yeah, they got some chemistry going. 11 passes, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. They
Uh,
was balling out.
I like how Spencer Rattler looked too. He was all right that first half. He was making some cool throws, running, scrambling around. Uh, it's
Okay,
gonna
let's
be
move on though to the grimy, another grimy team. We could just move on real quick.
quick
Like you
call.
mentioned, Kirko. They put up 38 against the Panthers, 4 and
Uh,
2.
0-2. Vicious run game. Tyler Algier had, I think, over 100. Bijan Robinson had 95. Hand the ball off Kirko, and then go play action. Throw it to London. Throw it to what's my guy name? The speedster from the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Keep the
Yeah.
game simple. Throw it to Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
Play a little bit of solid defense. That Atlanta ain't got like a great all around defense. Matthew Judon been kind of a disappointment this year, but they secondary with those 2 safeties, AJ Terrell is pretty good. Yeah, keep Kirko safe. They got one of the best O lines in football and run the ball.
Yeah, that's really it, man. Don't get caught into the politics of we paying this quarterback all this money. We need to put it on his shoulders. Nah, run the ball, man. You got like a thunder and lightning tandem.
And they young
So
niggas.
yeah, and they both young and they want the ball. They want to
Yeah,
be workhorses. So it's like let them do that, man. Because I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like an effective play action. It
man,
ain't nothing like it, man. It
man.
drives coordinators crazy when they don't know what the fuck is going on. So
Good.
yeah, salute to the Falcons. Just keep it going. Um, let's move
With
to another team. Let's keep it going on some quick shit. The Steelers, huh? They beat the Raiders like they were supposed to.
Najee Harris, the big fullback with the move, huh?
He finally got over 100 yards. Finally,
And then you
Najee.
know the coldest thing about that though, I know Justin Fields only had like 89 yards passing or some shit like that against that Raider defense. I'm hearing Russell Wilson taking first team reps this week in practice.
I mean, I'm me being honest. I like Russell Wilson better. I don't like how the offense has looked with Justin Fields. Like I know they winning, but the offense ain't been shit to me. You know,
Yeah,
and 89 yards passing, that's not acceptable. I don't
yeah.
give a fuck who you are. That
You
ain't
know,
acceptable, man.
you know George Pickens bitching for sure. You
Come
know.
on, man. Like it's like Fields don't even look downfield sometimes. Like I just don't get it. So I understand, you know, if Wilson is looking promising and in practice, then you may want to consider it. Now I wouldn't start him against the Jets, but
Facts. Facts.
maybe after that we'll see what's cracking. You know, because that'd be a good test for Fields to go against that Jets team. So yeah, man, Steelers 4-2,
Tied
grimy.
for first place. Grimy here. TJ White looking for a DPOY. Pause for you
Here
funny
go an,
niggas.
here go another squad we could just breeze by. Like I mentioned, they lingering around. Huh? The Bengals 2-4. They did
Two
what
and
they were
four.
supposed to do. They beat the Giants,
Joe
and
Burrow with the takeoff for 55 yards. He was kind of quick too. You seen him? He
nah,
got
I
the
ain't even
fuck up
see it.
out of there. Go check that little highlight out. Nigga scrambled out to the right, got the fuck on though. Like scored a touchdown off a 55-yard run. I was like, damn, nigga Joe Burrow. Yeah, but since they offense starting to look up to par again. T. Higgins back, get him involved. Chase with the big plays. They just ain't got no fucking running backs. That Joe Mixon loss seem like it's hurting them. And they defense suspect, even though they played good against Daniel Jones this past week, but he didn't have Malik Neighbors. So, it's hard to really give him the full kudos on that. But yeah, good week for them. They need wins now, man. That's all it's about.
Yeah, it's just about adding up them wins. You know, you don't get no points for beating the Giants. So, but it's like that's one of them those weeks where you got to get the W. You know, you can't just be letting giving games away. So, but yeah, moving on, man. We got a bunch of two subpar games. You know, Colts Titans. Flacco still getting it done.
You seen your boy Calvin really bitching? Talking about he need to be more involved early, but he had 8 targets for no catches for no yards. Will Levis, 83 passing yards. Like, I was high on you, Will Levis. You sorry as fuck. And then not only are you sorry, you stupid as fuck, too. You make the dumbest decisions, some unnecessary shit every game that don't need to be, a risk that don't need to be taken. You just willing to do it. And I feel sorry for my nigga L'Jarius Sneed. You didn't went from a champion, certified winner. Well, you got your money, right? That's all niggas really care about in the
That's what
NFL.
niggas care about, right? The
Yeah.
bread. Since you mentioned that, let me throw out there Eric Armstead. How you doing in Jacksonville, my guy?
Oh, man.
Huh?
Dang.
But
Dang.
yeah, it's sad in Tennessee. But Tony
They're gonna
Pollard, he went and got his bread.
yeah. They're gonna be in the market next year looking for another quarterback again when you had high hopes for Will Levis, you know?
Hey, but that's the problem though. I mean, not the problem, but that's one thing you got to do. Once you fuck up, you got to fix that problem immediately. Don't stretch it out. Now, if you want to tank out this year, cool. But that mean don't bring Will Levis ass back. This should be the last of Will Levis. Like,
Trade DeAndre Hopkins, trade Calvin Ridley.
most likely, unless you could try to go get a QB out there. I mean, could Jimmy G say today?
The slant man, nah, for real though.
Like they
Take a
gotta,
little 4-5 step drop, throw the slant.
yeah, they gotta figure out go. You know, you could try to go get a vet QB to try to save the season where you can, you know, maybe push for a playoff spot. I mean, well, nah, the Texans is rolling. I'm thinking this division is the same old division, but yeah,
uh,
season over for the Texans, man. They gotta
Season over. Yeah, get ready to
tank it out,
drive
man.
Tennessee. Get ready to drive. Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then another one, man. The Chargers and the Broncos, a bunch of, you know, just the games niggas really don't give a fuck about. Um,
Uh,
this is an AFC West battle. The
Yeah,
Broncos then won more games than I thought they was gonna win.
real shit.
I
Real
expected the
shit.
Chargers to be like this with hardball, grimy,
Grimy, run the
so
ball, play solid defense. Herbert don't have a throw here and there. 3-2 Chargers, good win for them. Even the Broncos being 3-3, that's good for them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Speaking
very
on the
good for them.
Broncos though, is this big news or not? Do anybody give a fuck that Sean Payton coming back playing against the Broncos? I think he go to New Orleans this Thursday.
It may be big for New Orleans fans because I know they felt like he turned his back on their ass, and it's like now look at you. You ain't shit in Denver, but I think as fans, like worldwide, like Sean Payton kind of played out. Like we don't give a damn. That Super Bowl
Nigga
old
tried
as
to get
fuck.
Bo Nick some
Yeah,
athletic ass, fake ass Drew Brees. Like nigga, just cause he kind of look like the nigga, don't mean he gonna play like him. He athletic, he move around, but yeah, maybe he needs some more weapons. Cortland Sutton and them ain't really that impressive to me right now. But moving on, man, moving on. What's another one?
I
What
mean
we
we got the
got?
Niners and the Seahawks. We could talk about that briefly.
First place game right there.
It's,
Seahawks still little bro. Seahawks still ain't
I'm
ready for the big spotlight. Pass
I'm gonna
rush
just say
still
it,
ain't
Mac.
shit.
I'm gonna just say it, Mac. Geno Smith, man, he gotta go.
Dang.
This Geno gotta go. They gonna always be this team as long as they got Geno.
It was
He just
Geno's fault.
he just not ready for the moment, man. He make a lot of crazy throws when being pressured. Like his two interceptions to our rookies, Renardo Green, QB Florida State, and then our guy Malik Mustafa. Let me get it right. It ain't Malik. It's Malik Mustafa. He got a pick, and both throws were the Malik Mustafa pick in the red zone was overthrown. He clearly just overthrew the receiver, and then the pass to DK Metcalf that Renardo Green stole, he was super late on it.
Yeah,
Super late.
yeah,
So it's like from a vet QB, nah, we can't do this. Like I can understand tip balls, pause, the receiver, it bobble, blah, blah, blah. But when you just blatantly throw some crazy shit as a veteran QB, I don't like that shit, man. The game was close. The Seattle fought back with that kick return. And for the vet QB to just throw the game away was crazy. Then let me just jump in a coach. Run the fucking ball more, man.
yeah,
Walker is solid. And even the
yeah,
nigga Charbonnet, he's solid.
yeah, yeah.
Run the ball. Like,
Yeah.
fuck what DK bitching about. Nigga, I know he want 10 catches, but no, fuck that. Give it to Walker, man, and play off that. But as far as the Niners, man, we lingering around too, man. We just trying to get healthy. That's all. We just trying to get healthy.
Y'all know who y'all got coming off the bye.
Let's talk about it. Let's end the show with that, huh?
The
What
bang
you
bang is coming off the bye. Now I ain't talking about the Niner game. Bang bang, Kansas City Chief game. Huh?
That's just whack when niggas use other niggas' phrases. Like,
The kingdom coming in. Here
there
we
you
come,
go. There
Frisco.
you go.
Here we come, Frisco. Pause on the hill.
To
But
me,
yeah,
I
it's
ain't gonna
us
lie. Let me
again.
just let me just get my excuses out real quick because I don't like number one. How come we playing both the Chiefs and the Cowboys and both teams is coming off buys? That's fucked up. Like, really? Both teams get to chill and watch
Hold
us
on, y'all
before
got
they
both
come.
games at home.
Yeah,
Better
we got
play.
both games at
Yeah,
home.
yeah, that's probably why, right there. Y'all get to get both of us at the house. Pause.
But it's a fucked up game to me. Like right now, my team is beat up. We got McCaffrey out. We know that they ain't really a big deal right now. But now Mason is out, so we might have to run our rookie
Oh,
Isaac
Mason
Garendo.
out.
Well, he got a sprained shoulder, so he questionable. That's why we took him out of the Seattle game. So we may have our rookie running back playing as in a starting position, and then on defense, Hufunga is out. He didn't messed his wrist up or something. He gonna be out for a few weeks. The nigga who replaced him, who I just spoke on, Malik Mustafa, he exited the Seattle game with an ankle injury. Travarius Ward still may be out with a knee. So we beat up right now as far as like certain positions, but hopefully Shanahan grind it out. Like this ain't the type of game where Brock Purdy need to go out there and throw 50 passes. Like, let's
We ain't
test
letting no
these.
running backs get off on us.
We know that.
We ain't about to play that type of game with y'all. Y'all know the game plan we about to come in with. It's about to be we focusing on the run game and the bootlegs, and we gonna make Brock Purdy throw it to them wide receivers. Let's
I'm
go,
excited.
Debo. We want to see it.
I'm excited to see my young nigga, Dominique Pooney, right guard, third round pick. I want to see him against Chris Jones. I want to
uh,
see.
uh.
Come to that side, but we got to run behind the silverback, man. We got to go to that side a lot against y'all, you know?
Mm.
What about y'all? Oh, is Pacheco going to be back or he out?
Nah, Pacheco out. Pacheco
He
probably out
out.
another 2-3 games still. Rasheed Rice just had surgery. He out for the year.
So who's
Uh,
starting at receivers? Juju?
yeah.
He
We
number one?
uh him and Worthy starting right
Oh,
now.
okay. Let me
Yeah,
see.
Worthy, Juju. We probably sprinkling Watson and Sky Moore. Yeah,
We might
that's
have to
our
put
receivers.
Diamador Lenore on Worthy.
He
I think the rookie
better not go
Renardo
one on
Green
one, or
could
we
guard
throwing go
Juju.
ball.
Huh?
We throwing go balls if y'all playing any type of man to man with no help over the top, man. Worthy will go deep, but we gonna be trying to throw the ball against y'all to the Noah Gray, Kelsey underneath. But people better stop sleeping on that gorilla in the backfield, huh? Kareem Hunt, motivated. When we signed him, I said he been missing out. He missed out on the whole dynasty that he helped build. Drafted the same year as Pat. Him and Pat training camp roommates. He was a beast before Pat was. Led the league in rushing his rookie year with Alex. So he didn't watch our whole shit, sad, crying, go to Cleveland, still be, a competent back, still be good. But to come back here, you could tell how he was running the last game we started him. Gave him 27 carries over 100 yards. He gracious. He appreciative. He motivated for us. He want to run for Andy. And I think that's the key. When we get all our gunners back, imagine a backfield with him, Carson Steele, even though he fumbled, the nigga had 72 yards in a good game against the Falcons. Him, Pacheco, Carson Steele, and Samaj P. Ryan, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire just came back. We're going to be focusing on the run game more. Pat going to fill in here and there, and our defense going to be top three. That's the way this regular season going to go. Acclimate our young nigga Worthy as much as possible. Keep Juju healthy. Keep Kelsey healthy. And let our defense become the talk of the town. Pat, play the background, my nigga, and be great when it's time to. All we want is the 1 seed right now.
And I think that's what the world want to hear. Yeah. We tired of Pat doing miraculous shit. Yeah, give it to somebody else. But I get it. That's what y'all personnel is right now. And you just gotta, the season's a marathon. You gotta ride out this wave, and yeah, that's how you do it. You give Kareem Hunt and them the ball a gang of fucking times and see how
Yeah,
it works. So
yeah.
and
Y'all
we
probably
like
see some jet sweeps this week. Nicole
oh, we
Hardman
already
back in
know
the
it's gonna be a
fold.
lot of trick shit going on this week because y'all gonna y'all how Andy Reid, he gotta try to fool Bosa.
Yeah,
You can't just let Bosa know it's a pass play where he just could go
yeah.
and do his thing. So yeah, and hopefully Bosa know that because Kyler Murray ended up getting like a 50-yard run because Bosa's stupid at. I don't mean to disrespect, even though he a Trump supporter. But anyway, he let him get around that edge, man, and got a 50-yard run for a touchdown. So, Bosa sometimes you got to be leery of that. The team just gonna try to trick him into, coming full fledged when the ball's going the opposite way. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's unfortunate. I think it's gonna be a solid game. I know y'all
Oh yeah,
defense is
it's gonna be a good
vicious,
game.
but I'm just, nigga, just a little
We
bit
gotta pull
bothered.
up somewhere and watch that face to face somewhere, man. We gotta do something about that this weekend. We gotta plan that out or something on real. Cause I think Tom Brady calling the game. We play y'all at 125 window. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. It might have to be something to put up on a watch. Cause I wanna see Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle. That's who my eyes gonna be on. Pause. I
That's
wanna
what it
see
got to
what y'all
be on
pass
too.
game do.
Yeah, we gotta and honestly, bro, I think we need to stop featuring Debo so much. we got to start using Debo as a decoy and let Kittle get more involved. Kittle and even Ayuk, but I think Kittle has a clear matchup advantage most games. Like, let's get him the ball. Let's throw him the ball at least 8, 9 times. Like, you feel me? But yeah, it's gonna be a great game, man. I'm gonna be looking at a lot. We don't like you niggas, but
It's gonna be an interesting week. Probably, I think that should be the game in the week. Even though the Steelers and the Jets got the Sunday night, and all eyes gonna be on Devontae Adams. Rematch of the Super Bowl though. Niners, Chiefs. Chiefs at Niners. Big game, big game, big game, big game, big game. Oh yeah,
hell
let's get
yeah.
into one more before we get out of here. We ain't show them no respect, even though we took the time to talk about Deshaun Watson. The Eagles, they got their boy AJ Brown back. He went over 100 yards. Him and Devontae Smith came back. This what Jalen Hurts need, right?
Clearly he need his guys back. That's one thing AJ Brown is gonna do. You throw him the ball, he gonna go get it, man. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
team is more complete, and they're a scary team. When they got their full roster. Unfortunately, Dallas Goddard, I seen him go out, so
Oh, that's a
I'm
big
not.
loss.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big loss. So we'll see how it is, man. It's still interesting watching the Eagles with Saquon and what they doing, but still looks a little shaky. Still a lot of work to be done, though. Defense still. That was Deshaun Watson and them, so we really didn't get a chance to see. But yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah, moves made by wide receivers, tough weeks. You know what I'm saying? A little couple surprises. Big week matchups coming up this Sunday.
So
You
you
know what I'm
think we
saying?
got trade deadline coming up? You think it's gonna be big moves?
I think it's gonna
You
be
think your
more
squad gonna
moves.
try to go get a wide out, or you
I'm
think
iffy
y'all
on
gonna?
shit. I seen Tyreek snap. I'm still following him, I guess, on Snapchat. I seen his snap last week. He had like 10, 12 posts dedicated to the Chiefs. A lot of him and Pat posts. I'm like, huh. Even though I don't think the Dolphins would do it, it's interesting. Amari Cooper already off the board. I've been hearing rumors of Cooper Cup for our late second round pick or something. I wouldn't mind that Cooper Cup. Pay him a
Oh
little bit of
yeah, I wouldn't
change.
mind that either. Yeah, go ahead
Uh,
and take away from the Rams. Fuck them.
yeah, I've been hearing Cooper Cup. But I don't know. I think we might stand pat, man. I think if it ain't nothing that just fits the system, we especially don't want no divas. Like my boy
Yeah.
was talking about, where we give up a second or a third for George Pickens. Like it sound good on paper. He young, he explosive. But it's like, would you be able? What I know we normally do. We got a certain system and a certain type of chief way that you come in and you play your fucking role. But niggas like him, I don't know. I don't know if we
Nah.
need a hot head.
Yeah,
Shit.
especially a high head who ain't got paid yet. So
Exactly.
he gonna want the
Yeah.
ball. He gonna want the
Yeah.
stats, and it's like you really want a veteran who want to win.
Real shit.
Who want to come in and win. So maybe y'all could go get Mike Williams.
That
Go
nigga look
get
like
him.
used goods. I know he's still like a red zone body. He only on a 1 year deal. We probably get him for a 6 round pick though.
Hey,
Give us
we give y'all
give us
Chris
Jawan
Conley back.
Jennings.
We give you Chris Conley back.
You gotta
What you mean? You don't want Chris
I thought
Conley?
you said Jawan Jennings. We should shot
Man,
third.
which nah, hell nah. Jawan gonna be. We need Jawan next year when we let Debo go. Unless Debo restructure, he got to
He gonna have
restructure
to. He
if he
gonna
want
have
to stay
to.
with squad. But if not, Jawan gonna be the number 2. So yeah, we ain't letting him go. But Chris Conley right there for you, man.
Man, you got us fucked up. We'll roll with Miko Hardman before we roll with Chris Conley again. We cool.
But
Real
hell
shit.
yeah, y'all, we gonna see what's up. Y'all keep it locked because yeah, if me and Mac if we do watch the game together and shit, niggas gonna go live, man.
Gotta
We gonna
go
go
live.
live and
Yes, sir.
yeah, to let y'all know. So
Be
yeah, Mac
tuned
and
in. Look
Keys.
out for the next week too. NBA basketball season getting ready to premiere and start. Be looking out for that, man. That's shit.
Hell yeah. And we out.
Yay.